Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Ethan, also known as XShadowDude17X here, and this is my final thoughts on Sonic's story in the game. Yeah, I didn't get enough time to go into much detail about his story at the end of Part 10 because it was already over 20 minutes long, and I just did not want to keep the part going. I just wanted to stop for you guys so you don't have to keep waiting all the time. So, you know what? Enough said about that. Let's actually get this started. Now, over the years I've been playing Sonic 06, I've realized that Sonic has probably become my favorite character to play as in the game. That privilege alone belonged to Blaze the Cat, which, you know, with her double jump and her better controls, you know, I got so used to it. But with the mere fact of getting used to Sonic's controls and also the gem power-ups, it just made it, I don't know, it just made him a more pleasant experience for me. It's not the best, but it's still definitely something, and I really do enjoy it because Sonic's story to me is kind of like my guilty pleasure. But that's the only thing that's my guilty pleasure about the game, though. You know, Sonic's controls are a bit little, like I said, ultra precisive, you know, especially the fact that, you know, I have to jitter myself left and right every time I go off the dash panel, and, you know, it's like, it could get kind of annoying after a while. I also like how the, homing attack now has an upgrade to it that allows you to home in on grind rails. I know it defies all gravity and everything like that, but you know what? For this game, I think it really does work. For this game, especially for Sonic's story, is that this game is just way too enemy heavy. I mean, yeah, sure, we had enemies to fight in the Adventure series and Heroes and everything like that, but this game, God, they don't throw as nearly as much enemies as this game does. And I wouldn't really have that much of an issues playing as Tails and Knuckles if they played like they did in the Adventure series. Tails is abysmally slow, and his dummy ring bombs don't do barely jack shit, and Knuckles is even worse. I mean, did they seriously think that this was a good idea? And just the overall structure of Sonic's story is terrible. It really is. We've been doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, I just don't understand it whatsoever. We rescue the princess. She gets captured. Rescue the princess. She gets captured. Rescue the princess again. Gets captured. You know, for a game called Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic does get the short end of the stick when it comes to the story of this game. I mean, yeah, I guess they expect you to play Shadows and Silver Story to get the gist of things, but come on, it's called Sonic the Hedgehog, for Christ's sake. And, you know, in the end, we saved the princess. Whoop-de-fucking-do. We already did that like at least 5 to 6 times already. It just, the ending was just as bare basic as you can get, so there's really no payoff to it whatsoever. It just, nothing. You get absolutely nothing. But there's more time to go into detail about the game in the future, because we will be going to the other stories. But folks, since I didn't show the credits, I'm actually going to be showing the music at this part too. So let's get to it. The first song we're about to hear is called Sweet Sweet Dreams, AKON Mix 2006. The song was originally composed by, I think his name is Otaka Niyamura and Nitio Yoshima. Actually, the original composers for the first 2 Sonic the Hedgehog games. This is a remix of their song that they did for a Dreams Come True album, which is their band. In fact, they actually did another remix of this song in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You may remember it for when Sonic is falling off the death egg at the end of that game. Personally, I like that version more than the one we're about to hear right now. But, you know, the only reason why I don't like this version is because, frankly, I have no idea about AKON's work or anything like that, and, you know, I'm just indifferent to it, so yeah. But anywho, folks, this is Sweet Sweet Dreams, AKON Mix 2006, and since it's a remix of the original version, yes, there are going to be lyrics, so enjoy.
Take them all the way back down with this one. Still gonna keep it mellow and hype, you know. Comics down.
We lay like lovers in a warm embrace. Your kisses thrill me like no one before. Baby, I'm all yours, living just for you.
The next song we're about to hear is considered to be Sonic's main theme of the game, His World, which was originally composed by Elliot Tadabatabe and Matty Lewis of the band Zebrahead. Now, there's 3 versions of the song that exist for His World. The one we're about to listen to was just composed by, those 2 guys. There was one done by the whole band of Zebrahead, and lastly, the last one done by Crush 40. Personally, I prefer the one that we were listening to right now. I just love how it's composed, and, it's probably one of the best things about the game. But then again, I could say that for the whole soundtrack itself. But anywho, folks, this is His World, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for when we start Silver the Hedgehog's story.
He's a rocket and he's ready to go, cause now the countdown has started and he's ready to blow. He's got the dope sounds bumping and his stereo. That's fast, putting on the show. Don't wanna get yourself together, there's no time to rest. And if you put the time in, he'll put you to the test. He's like a running man, in his world more is less. And if you wanna test him, best bring your best. Don't make me spell it out, bring your best. In this world, where life is strong. In this world, life's an open book. In this world, where compromise does not exist. In his world, the rules every step meets the rest. In this world, where one is all. In this world, never fear the fall. In this world, where compromise does not exist. His world of wolves every step meets the rest. Running it back again, well, what'd you expect? Coming out to win 10 out of 10. Got a real rough pass. Minds up his memory and straps on his shoes, cause he's the best there ever was. Haven't you heard the news? Intergalactic continental champ, running things. Hyperactive, instrumental in pulling strings. He is the one who understands when the tides will swing. So he's breaking down doors, never far away. Come on and psych yourself up, cause it's time to play. Bounce to the beats and the rhymes, cause they're here to stay. The one and only marathon man, living the day. Rolling up, coming fast, and they'll blow you away. Because the pressures of this world, they can take their toll. And it's tough to get away when they take a hold. The only way to break free is to break the mold. You can't stop now, rock and load. Don't stop now, come on, rock and roll. In this world, gotta make your own where life is strong. In this world, life is just a game you play. Life's an open book. In this world, where compromise does not exist. His world of wolves every step meets the rest. In this world, gotta make your own where one is all. In this world, life is just a game you play. Never fear the fall. In this world, where